my lovelies, we are doing Egyptology Sunday. Yes, here with the Taxidermy Witch. But we're not talking about Bastet today. No. Bastet falls farther in the line of the offspring of Ra. So, and I believe that Bastet is the niece to who we're going to talk about today, Isis. And I have Isis on my wall over here. I'd show her to you, but you've seen her before. She's just a picture that was cut out, the same exact picture. I like to remove the book covers, and then if there's pictures on them, because I just don't like the extra. Like, it gets in the way and it falls off. So I remove the book covers and then I cut out this very picture, same exact size, and I put it on my wall right here. So as I'm trying to learn more about Egyptology, I'm sharing that with you guys. I have a few more books behind me on Egyptology. So the books that are behind me are the ones I use like all the time for my videos. Then the books that are over here are extra reference, what I need to do, you know, things like that. Extra things to look into. But if we're talking about Egyptology, we need to start with like more of the beginning. And that's why I thought that this book would be a great book to read too. It's by Jonathan D. D-E-E. And it's called Isis, Queen of Egyptian Magic. Her book of divination and spells. So we will kind of be going through this for the next few episodes. And I want to read from it and give you an introduction to who she is, where she came from, and all of that. So I'm just going to start from the top because I feel like an intro to it would be just the best way to get into it. And I've marked the page. I'm trying to dry out some fig leaves. We just harvested many fig leaves. If anybody wants fig leaves, message me below because they'll fit in an envelope and I could just type you a note because I love all my subscribers. I really do. If you want a fig leaf, let me know. We're drying them and harvesting them right now. So let's talk about this. First, the book starts and it says dedication. And a lot of times you'll see Isis. I'm about to get a tattoo of Isis very soon, by the way. You'll see her depicted just like this, in a big, giant, arms out. But I can't figure out where to put that on my body. Maybe the back of my calf on a sideways. I've already got my back, the very perfect parts already covered. So, I mean, so I'm trying to find a place to dedicate her, but my favorite depiction of her is in that big, vast arm space. Okay, so it says, dedication. These are words of Isis, Queen of Magic, and all of Egypt. I began and I end with magic, for it is all of me. Perhaps too there is love and loyalty. There is nothing else, yet as you will see, it is enough. I was created by divine magic. I was adorned by means of the high magic of shaven-headed priests, and shallowed by low magic, the practice of spell casting known as Heka. Divine magic is that of the gods. High magic is temple magic, that of the priests. These wise folks make invocations, prayers, and offerings to the gods to ensure the health and prosperity of the country and its embodiment supreme and the pharaoh. Complex rituals and calculations of heavenly bodies, the stars, the planets, may also be their performant. Then there is the art of magical numbers, which is also high magic. For the universe has its mystical numbers that are a secret name, a hidden code for its meaning. Then there is architecture and engineering, such as pyramid builders, who imbue their awesome creations with magical power and meaning to stand the test of time. Low magic. This art is not predicted by a priest, architect, or mathematician, every outlander believes that every Egyptian has knowledge of the cunning arts of Heka that have been woven for me. My my unending life has mirrored the highs and the lows of magic that I practiced and the spells that have been woven for me. I felt the ecstatic pleasure of divine love. The bliss returned when I gave healing, and the rejection that only a beggar knows. I have been a goddess enthroned in luxury in a royal in the royal city of Helipolitus, wife of Pharaoh god Osiris and queen of the two lands of Egypt. The fragile mortal, outcast alone, desperately projecting my child, the golden Horus. So whence comes my reputation as the all-powered one? For the oddities that I claim as family may be said to wield power, mighty power too. My brother sat near, destroyed my son and me. My aunt Bast, or Bastet, holds the secrets of ferocious love and healing. My husband, Osiris, is ruler of the afterlife and weighs the hearts of men in his two hands. And Uncle Thoth, the wise, who measures time and rules hidden magic, caused my birth, though not as mate to my mother, as you will see. In truth, my prowess as magician is celebrated, so because I am the only deity to hold the supreme power of creation itself, that which is shared with my great father, sun god Ra. I stole his power from him, but that is another matter later told. For now, let it be decreed that I am well placed to lend the wise counsel in this, my sorceress memoir. My spells within this book are to be used with judgment, as even the smallest ritual can wreak mighty changes in an unforeseen complication, for there is magic in every single simple thing. The writing of a name, the making of a statue, yes, the painting of the eyes with a kohl, the carrying of an amulet, the having mystic meaning that has potential to change the very fabric of the universe. You will remember my gratitude to divine relation, deity of words, for giving me life. Here I return it by recounting my story, so that many may take it into their hearts, wherein lies the true seat of the soul. Before I begin, I will use a little magic of my own and invoke my favored uncle, the thrice-goat Thoth, to whom I dedicate this tome, should I ever be discovered in far times to come, as my foresight tells me that it surely will. It is a simple spell that all writers can use to ask for the divine blessing of the God of wisdom, of letters, of time, which is of great importance when tiring of all words and wanting to tell the story by mouth and magic. Whew, you guys. This tea that I'm going to show you is really helping. I'll get as far through this book as I can. Right now we're at 9 minutes. We're doing good. So I showed you some of the art, and one of the books I have back here, I want to show you next week, maybe a little bit of it, is all about Egyptian art. I bought it a long time ago, before I even got into Egyptology, and I wanted to cut it up because it had really rad pictures, and Alex and I are into like monoliths and anything of really, really old nature, you know? Obviously I like antiques and old things and creepy things and oddities, but you know, we really want to at some point go around the world to see the monoliths, to see even the ones that people don't know about. Like in Costa Rica, there are these balls. They're perfectly shaped stone balls, and they're said to be, you know, I don't know the exact number, but like over 5,000 to 10,000 years old, way before we would have anything to cut something so perfectly. And they just sit in the rivers, and they're there, and like, I mean, there's monoliths all over the world, but they're things that can't be explained because technology wasn't that good at the time, you know? So how could they have done that? It would have taken, you know, 1,000,000 hours to do by hand or something like that. I don't know. Let's get back to Isis. She's so beautiful. Spell for requesting a water pot and a platelet. You, great one, who see your father, reaper of the book of Thoth, I have become, as a spirit, besouled, mighty and equipped with the writings of Thoth. Bring me the messenger of the earth god, who is with Set. Bring me a water pot and platelet from the writing kit of Thoth and the mysteries which are in them. See, I am a scribe. Bring me the corruption of Osiris, that I will write with it, and that I may do what the great and good God says every day. Being the good which you have. I really should wear my glasses in these videos, you guys. Being the good which you have discreet of me, O Horus of the horizon, I will do what is right, and I will send blessings to Ra daily. And then it says here, now read now, and you will learn of many wonderful things. Make use of my lessons with wisdom. And then the next thing is the spell of Thoth and how it gave me life. It's short, so we'll do it. My voice, sorry. Oh. Do you guys have any ideas besides manuka honey and like elderberry and echinacea and lemon for throat something? Because I gotta clear up my voice because I'm trying to do so many videos, and I bartend and waitress when I go to work, so like I'm just talking and my voice is dying and my mind is filling up with more ideas. So if you guys have ideas, please let me know. Number 1, the spell of Thoth and how it gave me life, in which it is told the marshes and frogs of a marvelous lotus, and the origin of Father Ra and of the universe of gods, for the mating of elements and the ordering of things, also of Ra's curse, and how the cunning of Thoth and the folly of the moon god undid this wickedness with a game of dice. I love dice. So the next chapter is on to her creations from chaos, and she says, this is my tale of how I came to be and of my strange history. So come back next for that on Egyptology Sunday. I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you enjoy my content, because I put out videos a lot, and I have so many ideas, and I have so many books to read from, and I have so many things to tell you guys about what I'm doing and what's going on. So come back with me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, and our whole family here, because there's a large community of people. Make sure to check out the Holly Witch. Make sure to check out Violet Thames. Make sure to check out our brand new friend on our collab channel that we're going to be kind of making together. Her name is Ash, and I believe she goes by the Storm Witch. So search Ash the Storm Witch. She puts out a rad video on Scott Cunningham's book, and she reads about some flowers that she foraged. And the Holly Witch is always doing the most wicked things. She's been a witch since she was 13 years old, and you know, that's pretty fantastic. She's not a generational witch, but like, she's been practicing witchcraft since she was 13. Her hair is so long. She is one of my closest girlfriends. I talk to her almost every day. And her channel, she has everything from how to make a proposal spell or oil to how to, she does lots of fae offerings, and she got me into fae offerings. She does things for beauty in your hair, this flipping amazing oil for your hair. So check her out. And then Violet Thames is like, blows my mind. I've known her for a long time. And she's like on my same page with taxidermy and cleaning up bones and all that, you know. She teaches me things every day. I have taxidermy, but I collect it from where it would have otherwise been lost or in a dead basement and never seen. I want to bring it to life and show you guys the gorgeousness of this. But Violet, she's a hereditary witch, if that's what you want to call it. She's come from generations of it. And we're all just like finding each other from this channel or from the Pagans and Witches Amino app, which without that app, I would not have this channel. Period. I'm just going to say it. Without the encouragement of Luna Blue from that channel, Ashley, I love you in Scotland, and Willow, I love you in Scotland. You guys really inspire me too. You guys can go forage amethyst just in the rivers there. Blows my mind. I want to come visit you guys so bad. If I had money, I would. But instead, I'm able to talk to you here in front of the world. And I would have never guessed in this lifetime that I would be able to do this, because I didn't grow up with technology. Like, let's just say it. I was born in 1982. Hopefully that's the only time I say it. But when I was a kid, I was just out with nature all the time. And I was listening, because nobody else was talking to me. And when you connect with that on such a level, damn it, I'm going to cry. Alright, thanks for coming back with Jen the Taxidermy Witch on Egyptology Sunday. I'm going to show you my bastet dress again. You can find them online for pretty cheap if you just look up either on eBay or, and it has pockets, which is cool. Like kind of big ones. So, sucker. And then pause at the bottom. And it goes down to your witchy socks. Like, yeah, so it's like down to like below your knee. But yeah, if you want to get like a bastet dress or a bass dress, go online and look for one. Because she is the main goddess that I got attracted to first. And then I was immediately attracted to, you know, her auntie, Isis. And I think that says a lot about, yeah, the way I feel about a member of my family as well. So I connect with that, and I guess I could show you today, because I have a sock that I could pull off. My Bastet tattoo on my leg. That squeaking is the chair, by the way, you guys. Can you see that? So pretty. She's so pretty. I'm gonna do like a video at some point of all my tattoos where I have Alex actually hold the camera, or Irene or somebody actually hold the camera for me. Because I can't do this and show you all my tattoos. It's impossible. Because I can't see. So, yes, I'll try and end this video again and say thank you for coming back to another episode on Sunday of Egyptology Sunday to learn more with me about all the gods and goddesses of Egypt. And then at the same time we'll also be talking about this, which I brought up a lot, was this, the Thoth Tarot deck, which I first got attracted to, okay? Have a beautiful day, you guys, and I'm gonna try and put some honey in my throat.